I think it's normal to feel some guilt when you're eating a turtle.
Did you eat the tail? You sucked the hole?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, because I can only the only thing I can relate to is a crab, right? You crack.
Every time I was trying to bite the head, it kept on sucking it back in and was playing fucking peekaboo with me. Welcome back, everybody, to another amazing episode of The Careful Boys, where we are currently.
Hey, are we off the record?
I think we are.
I had a feeling we were.
And we have.
Yeah, we're all here.
Everybody's here. We're all here. Alright, here's the question. What is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
The weirdest?
Stinky tofu recently with Bart.
Oh, that's watch that video on a JKnews event.
What was pretty weird. What did you think? Were you like?
It was like eating halitosis.
Yeah. When you said that, I was like, yeah, it is.
It really is.
Halitosis.
100%. It's like a little brick of halitosis.
I eat a lot of crazy shit and I get used to things, but I can't get used to stinky tofu, man. Cause it really just smells like someone wiped their ass on a tofu and left it on the plate.
Yeah.
Sweaty butt.
It is kind of like.
It's so bad.
And you think when you taste it, it's like, oh, it's gonna be different, but it's not really different.
I like Ryan's first bite because he was sitting next to me, and he puts it in his mouth. And I was like, and he's like, yeah. I can see him trying to like hold, like be polite and like I don't want to disrespect Bart's culture.
Yeah. He was trying to be polite while a tear was fucking forming in his
Crying, dude.
Was that your first time?
Yeah, it was super emotional.
It was super emotional.
Yeah, dude.
Because I wasn't sure of the. Because you know when you know somebody's grown up eating it, you have no idea if they even know that it's fucking tastes like shit. Like yeah, they might think like, oh, it's very good. Like please try it.
Yeah.
I remember I was at the 626 night market and then like, you know how they had some stinky tofu booths that only did that shit?
Oh yeah.
Man.
There was this whole fucking white family walking by going like this. And I was dying because I was like, they have no idea what that smell is.
They don't know the whole
And they're just
thing.
thinking, man, someone took a shit around here.
It really is like a sewer burst though.
Oh, dude. And they have all the stink at the 66 night market. They have all the stinky tofu spots like on one edge of the corner.
Yeah, but it still makes the entire night market smell like stinky tofu.
Did you grow up eating it?
Not really, not much, but we've had it. But it's definitely not something that like.
Were you able to do it though?
Kinda.
But you know what's crazy?
You sound like you're resisting it.
In Taiwan though,
A little bit.
they have full-on restaurants that only serve that.
Damn.
And they'll be like 2 stories tall, and it's not even like imagine like, you know, when you go to a burger place, they have other stuff like hot dog or french fries or whatever. There are stinky tofu places that only have stinky tofu, nothing else. No dumplings or any other accessory dish. It's only a stinky tofu place.
I just love the idea that somebody's like, this is legit and all this stuff, and they're like, fuck Panda Express, that's not real fucking Chinese food. Like stinky tofu, that's what the fuck is up. That's the good shit. It's like, yeah, dude.
Go ahead.
Cram it up your fucking ass already, dude. The only person who believes this shit is you while you're on camera with the record on. And that's it.
There was an episode of Bizarre Foods where Andrew goes up and in Taiwan, and it's not fried. It's just tofu and then they put a sauce on.
I never even tried that one before.
That was awesome.
And it's supposedly it's like one of the oldest stinky tofu
It
places.
looks crazy though, because the tofu's gray.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It looks like a dead brain.
I like the more legit it is, the more whack it looks. No, but it's like really. It's
The more the stinkier it is.
Well, this is authentic.
yeah, it has a light dust on it. It's like, oh, that's way more authentic. That's really good.
like dust.
Give me my bib. Give me my bib, please.
The chef is old. It's legit.
Almost all the food that I found gross when I first tried it, I've learned to like it. And I think like trying different foods that different cultures like, it's like it's like being able to experience their world.
Yeah.
Right? And I really want to get to know stinky tofu, but that's one thing that I just can't fucking do. But everything else, like when I got introduced to chicken feet or duck feet, I saw that shit and I was like, dude, this is like a pterodactyl's arm. Yeah. This is fucking disgusting.
Or leg, but yeah.
Yeah. Or like just like pig ear or like even Hainan chicken. When I first saw that thing, our landlord brought it over. Me and my mom, we were like, let's eat it for dinner, and then we looked at it and we're like, how do we eat this? It just looks like raw chicken. Like, what do we do? And then we warmed it up.
Oh,
and
it's
then,
like steamed?
No, it comes cold. Like kind of, yeah. I think you're supposed to eat it cold.
But it's chopped like all carcassy looking. You know?
Yeah, she literally just gave us with the head just fucking chopped up.
It's a whole chicken.
Yeah, and then I mean, I fucking go to town on that shit now. I love it, you know. But when we first saw it, we were like, yo, it just looks like raw chicken. Like, I don't know what to do.
You don't like dust-covered tofu?
Dusty tofu.
Brought to you in a fucking damp basket.
So like on a scale of 1 to 10, Bart, like how much do you actually like stinky tofu?
I actually like it a lot.
When's the last time you had some, asshole?
It's so hard to get it. That's the thing. It's so hard. It's so hard to get it.
It's hard because no one wants it.
I haven't looked for it because I'm the one.
All right, speaking
So
of
the last
numbers,
time you had it was with me, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, have
When I go to Taiwan, I get it every single day.
has Taika tried
He
it?
fucking hates it. He smells it and he just starts crying.
must be the half Mexican in him.
Good take.
He smells it.
He starts crying, yeah.
That's the innate reaction, yeah.
What's the least amount of money you would have to accept to eat it again?
Oh, I don't know, $50. It wasn't that big a deal.
$50. Why would you even name a price there?
It wasn't like torture.
$50.
I've had to eat way worse shit.
Really? Yeah. Because on JK Party,
What's
right,
worse
we
than
ate
that?
we ate a lot of weird shit like bugs and
Dog food.
That's what I mean. Shit like that, you have to pay me.
Isn't that a whole thing on TikTok right now where gym bros are eating fucking dog food because it's high in protein?
That's crazy. No.
People are dumb as fuck.
That's hilarious.
They have protein shakes. Like they already have like the best stuff on.
Yeah, but they're min maxing.
What the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
is wrong with people, man?
They found a little hack.
It's a thing
You can do
right
a
now.
little bit more with dog.
Yeah.
Not toy size.
I'm so glad I'm not on TikTok.
but I'd eat a dry fucking cricket before I eat.
Sticky tofu.
As a delicacy or as like a JK Party joke though? Like I'm talking about like food.
By yourself alone, like eating it.
like
Would you
things
just
that are
eat it
actual
to
food,
enjoy it?
Or like cultural delicacies or
Like
something
Gio's
like
out of town with Taika, you're watching a movie at home, and you order stinky tofu.
I would order it for sure, yeah.
What the?
If there was a Taiwanese place down the street, I would for sure order it.
Oh, because Gio and Taika wouldn't even
pretty
let you
cool.
eat it around them, huh? Because they'll be like,
Yeah, it's gonna ruin their day.
That's like how hotels in certain areas in Asia, they have signs that say you can't bring durian in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, durian, yeah.
That's another thing. That sucks when it's not fresh, but when we had it in Malaysia, I thought it was pretty good.
Durian.
I know a lot of people hate durian, but I can handle it.
It's good, but it's also just different flavors of permanent marker.
Oh, permanent marker.
pen till pen.
I know.
I liked it.
When I was a kid, some permanent markers smell fucking bomb though.
That's what durian taste smells like.
Durian
It's
smells
not
like
the smell. too.
Yeah, it's like gasoline,
Yep.
very strong gas.
and it tastes like garlic mango.
You can get durian shakes. Remember durian shakes? They have that in like Malaysia and Singapore.
Yeah.
The weirdest
They're
shit.
good.
The weirdest shit I ever ate was a Teddy Graham with maggots on it.
What? Oh, but that's not a delicacy, dog.
But you said the weirdest thing I ever ate, right?
Yeah, but still, what?
What's the context?
So growing up, my mom, like, she's a fucking nutrition freak.
Yeah.
So she doesn't like it when I have snacks.
So you're trying to prove a point by eating it with maggots?
No, so she would only make her fucking whack ass food. That's fucking like rock hard rice with like she would make me these weird. She used to bake her own bread.
Oh yeah, the fruit bread.
Yeah, the fucking stained glass window bread. So all her shit's fucking whack. So I was like, damn, I'm fucking so hungry. God damn, what am I gonna eat? So I was just digging through the cabinets, and then I found some Teddy Grahams in the back, and I was like, ooh, what's this? And I opened it, but it was old, and there's a little bit of maggots, and I was like, but I'm so hungry, and I ate it.
So you dusted the maggots off.
I flicked one of them off, and I ate it.
It
And
landed on the sticky tofu.
but it was like the texture was so weird. I was like, oh, that's not how Teddy Grahams taste like. So I didn't eat it.
Let's not do dumb like childish stuff. Let's do like actual cultural food delicacies.
You just said weird. You didn't say you added delicacy.
I added it right now. I didn't think we were gonna get the Teddy Graham maggots.
Live. We ate live octopus. That was weird.
Oh, live octopus.
We ate the fried bull testicles.
I've had that. Yeah, I've had that.
Are they pretty? Good?
Well, we had it cold because it was like for a JK party.
They're huge.
I heard like when you deep fry. Obviously, when it's deep fried, but like they taste like an earthy clam. You know.
It was just chewy. It was weird.
They deep fry it.
Nick, you want us to cut that?
Fuck is
Actually,
You seem like a real freak now.
Earth clam, huh?
like an earthy clam, dude.
Oh, you know what's weird? But
space fish.
this is more weird because of presentation. But in China, they serve pigeon, but they serve it in a bird cage. Remember that?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh shit! In a bird cage.
They serve it in an actual like stereotypical looking bird cage, and it looks like it's a pet bird. But
Is it fried?
yeah, it's a cooked pigeon inside the bird cage, and they give it to you like this, and they open the little door, and then they take it out and serve it to you.
Wow, presentation.
And it's not even like a fancy thing. It's like a regular restaurant will do that.
That is a fucked up presentation.
I like how they're like, you know, we gotta be more classy. Like, can you think of some ideas? And they're like, how about a bird cage? and then they're just waiting for the pigeon, and they're like, ooh, look at the bird cage.
Wow.
The next one is gonna be a fish tank and shit. They're gonna come out with a whole fucking.
I would assume all the Asians have definitely tried some weird shit. What's the weirdest shit you've had to eat?
I mean, I would say chicken hearts. That's probably for nothing compared to what you guys eat, huh?
Chicken hearts.
You're talking about eating chicken's feet and stuff.
Chicken hearts.
Chicken hearts just taste like nuts.
Oh, we had balut, like a half-formed bird or duck, right?
Yeah.
Half-formed duck, and you crack it open.
Conceptually, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, and then you got all this fucking like
Amniotic fluid.
amniotic.
It's weirder when the feathers are already kind of developing, so it's kind of it feels like hairy.
And then usually you get it kind of like lukewarm, right? So it's like gelatinous a little bit, and then you bite into it, and it's like half egg white, half bones.
But when you don't eat it like ghetto Asian style on newspapers, but they put it on those like actual nice little mini goblets, and you give you like one of those little teaspoons, and it's like
You like you're a sophisticated person.
it does make it feel a little bit.
Do you
like,
see the face though?
Yeah.
Because if you see the face, it's still like, I don't know how far.
It looks like a straight up fetus, yeah.
Yeah.
The funny, you know what? One thing I don't really like about this whole balut thing is like whenever they have like crazy food segments on like TV shows or like on James Corden, they're gonna use balut. Like that's like Fear Factor shit. And then all the Filipino and Asians get mad at that. But it's like we think it's fucking crazy too. Like, and we still eat it, but we do think it's crazy.
Just because you can see its face.
You can see the expression before it died.
Like it's pretty wild, but we're not like.
It's like it's mid-phase between egg and animal.
Same thing, like a Hainan chicken. You'll still get the head there. You know what I mean? It's the idea that it's still in the shell. Like it didn't even
pretty
get a
great.
chance to develop.
Yeah, exactly. It's the idea that it never
Feels like you're eating a kid.
My thing
It's
about
a
balut,
mid-transitioning thing. It's,
You're eating a third trimester of bull.
yeah, dude, that's exactly.
It's just the yolk of an egg, you know.
but it's like, how do you even start digging in? Like, what do you go for?
just
first?
bite it.
You make a hole, you sip the fluid, and then you take the rest out and go.
and some people put like pepper and salt on it and shit.
You have, it's like you sip the.
You usually spoon it.
Motherfucker's like this big though.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You put Tabasco on it and shit, you slurp it up.
Kind of.
That kind of
Throw
sounds
some
good.
cocktail sauce on it. Come on, dude.
Yeah, most of the stuff, the taste doesn't freak me out because it's very similar to something I've already had before.
Exactly, yeah.
But the look is what freaks me
The
out.
look is
Texture's big too, because it doesn't have fur in it sometimes.
fur, not the ones I ate.
You know what's one of the weirdest things I've ever ate? I think I might have told some of you guys this. I had a whale steak in Norway before.
You said it was a very endangered whale, right?
Yeah, very endangered. It was actually Willie.
a very endangered whale.
No, but it's a. I couldn't process it because you know it's a mammal, so it's got like it's red meat. So a whale steak is actually red meat. So it comes out and looks like a steak, and the texture when you put it in your mouth is exactly like a steak. It fucking feels exactly like a steak. Just tastes like fish. So it feels like your whole world just went upside down.
I've had whale sushi.
Weird.
The meat though looks a little purple. Like it doesn't look red like steak. Yeah.
When it's cooked though, it looks just like steak.
I had it raw.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had a plate of caterpillars?
Ugh!
All right, dude. Say that earlier.
That's Chinese.
Say that 2 minutes.
That's Chinese. That's more like Timon and Pumbaa.
I didn't eat it, but when I was in junior high, I went back to China with my pops, and he goes, "We got to go back to like my hometown." And then there's like a big family reunion because like, oh, the family from the U.S. is back, and this is
So they
like,
brought out the caterpillars, huh?
yeah, this is like some country bumpkin shit. It's not like if you have family in the city, it's like, oh, they came back, oh, they're gonna come back every year. This is the relatives of the relatives. So even if the relatives in the city come visit the country relatives, they get excited. So that's why they were that excited when my dad came, because he was like, oh shit, the American is coming back. So they brought out a whole fucking, what I thought
spread.
was supposed to be a fucking feast. but they came out with a plate of caterpillars, and I was like, oh my god.
They've probably been searching
they
for those for
alive?
months, man. They've been preparing for your dad to come back.
Stir fry silkworms.
Yeah, with fucking.
But they're kind of good though.
I would try one. In that type of situation, I would try one. For
They got sauce on them?
Yeah, but I was 13,
Yeah.
and I was like, I need to go find a McDonald's, man. This is fucking crazy.
You know what's weird is like, I'll eat like sea snails, right? It's kind of the same shit.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to caterpillars and slugs and something freaks me the fuck out. And I eat escargot, like I'll eat a snail. But for some reason, man, I don't know, like the idea of a caterpillar.
That's just discrimination.
And there's something about things in the sea that feel kind of clean a little bit. Caterpillars just walking around in cat shit and stuff. I don't know, man.
There's so much catching
But
everywhere.
we eat things like shrimp, which are like bottom feeders.
That's true. That's
Shrimp
true.
is like cockroach of the sea.
Yeah, but we eat the fuck out. You guys made shrimp daddy.
When I was like 8 years old, my mom broke her leg, and so my dad had to start cooking. And my dad made us lasagna hamburger helper, and that was fucking whack.
Lasagna hamburger helper's bomb, bro.
That was absolutely.
I used to love hamburger.
Maybe the way he did it.
It was disgusting. For
He did it wrong.
So I can kind of relate.
Did you ever have turtle? I think.
Yeah, the whole turtle.
Yeah. You had
What
that
does it
in
taste
China?
like?
That seems
Like a
crazy.
red ear slider or like a soft shell snapping turtle, or what was the kind of turtle was it?
Well, after it's cooked, the shell's a little bit soft. I gotta say that. But the way they serve it is the whole actual turtle.
It's the whole thing.
And honestly, it's kind of good.
Yeah.
What?
What does it taste like?
I don't want to say chicken because that's easy, but it kind of tastes a little bit like chicken. But like the type of flavoring, it's not that it tastes like it. It's because the type of flavoring that they use. The seasoning is like a really, really brown, saucy thing. But
I went to my dad's relative's house in China where they also fucking serve turtle and shit. When we go, my dad's like, we're gonna stay here for a week. I go, okay, use the bathroom. And I go in the bathroom and I saw that the shower was a trash can filled with water. I was like, it's about to be
I've done that before. That's at my dad's old house too.
this is gonna be rough.
You know what's crazier? Same thing, but like the
live turtles in there?
outhouse.
No, that's for the shower. But I could just tell the cuisine this week is gonna be some wild shit.
Here's the wild shit. Going to places like that, because say my dad grew up in a fucking ghetto ass area too, and you would go to the outhouse, which would just be a little hole in a fucking outhouse that's built that's like has stilts over like the brown ass muddy stream. Yeah. And so you shit there and you see the cat eat the shit, and then you would still fish for the cat
Catfish.
and eat the fish. Yeah. Fish for the catfish. Yeah. So like it's the fucking circle of life. You know what I mean?
I was like, man, this place is fucking rough.
When we were in China, the dude was like, "All right, you guys want to get some food?" We're like, "Yeah." So they're passing the phone, and people just pick what they want, and we got the phone. It was all turtles, like the whole thing.
So it's like turtle
looked like-
McDonald's and shit.
It looked like when you look through NFT collections, and it's just different, like slightly different types. We're like, "Yo, everything's a turtle, bro." And they're like, "Yeah, it's an all turtle restaurant." Like,
What, you think
I
you're gonna
didn't
have
get it.
frog?
Yeah.
Come on, Bushi guys.
Spicy frog legs are bomb.
Spicy frogs is good, but fucking is that like their KFC? Like that's so normal to them?
Yeah, there's like some kind of restaurant that is nothing but different kinds of turtles for like years of scrolling. You're like, what the fuck?
Were you like, you just got like a French fry or something?
You know? And they're all like slightly different colors and like different types of turtle.
When you had your turtle, you ate it like knife and fork? Like you cut off a paw?
Yeah, you like fork out the meat from like the shell.
And you cut the paw off and you ate it.
Kind of.
And it tasted good?
It was kind of good.
You have the guilt of like,
But it looks disgusting.
Yeah, I think it's normal to feel some guilt when you're eating a
Yeah.
turtle.
Did you eat the tail? You sucked the hole?
I
don't know. Well, because the only thing I can relate to is a crab, right? You crack
Every time I was trying to bite the head, it kept on sucking it back in and playing fucking peekaboo.
You know when you eat a crab? Like you suck
brains,
everything,
bro.
right? The joint, you suck the fucking knee joints, elbow joints, you suck everything.
Suck all the
When
joints.
you eat the turtle, do you eat it like the way you suck on a crab, like every little hole?
but the shell becomes soft when they cook it, so you don't have to like. It's not like an exoskeleton.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so they probably slow cook it then.
The whole thing is like.
Really?
It's screaming the whole time.
They probably braise that.
It looks like when people make like a turtle-shaped cake and they slice the cake. Oh, it's a cake. Is that you're like surprised the shell's so soft?
So you scrape the inside of the turtle out and it was good? Like you eat the organs and all that?
No, that's already scraped out. in a weird way. Yeah.
It's like filleted kind of. Yeah.
When I used to live with Bart's dad, he would have a big pot of soup that I could always eat.
Isn't that the shower?
Huh?
Yeah, my dad's house in Omani.
And then he had turtle in there. I pulled it out, and then a turtle head came out, and I just dumped that shit back, and I went to my room.
He dumped that shit.
Dude, we need more Joe living with Bart's dad stories. Can we do a whole TR on that?
That was nuts, dude.
Bart, have you ever been somewhere else and you saw warning signs that you're about to have a whack ass meal?
I had a different experience, because when I stayed in a place like that, I had some of the bombest shit ever.
Where?
It was Hmong people. Yeah.
Hmong food?
Yeah, it was Hmong
Ooh.
food. They had like, at
I've
the
never had
end,
Hmong food.
they had these it was like these rice mochi cakes, right? That they would grill on this open fire, and then that would make it soft, like stringy, and then they would get, they had like honey with fucking bees like still dead inside of the jar.
Ooh, that's some Jurassic Park
And then we would dip it in the honey. So it was like, imagine mochi crispy on the outside, inside is like, it's like purple rice with honey. That shit was bomb. Yeah.
Eating fresh shit sounds cool.
Have you guys had Chef Boyardee spaghetti? That's fucking whack. No, not SpaghettiOs, the spaghetti. That shit's fucking whack too.
You stupid.